Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to try something. Hi, Susan. I'm going to see if it works. Now, I like how dark it is. All right. And then I'll deal with that a little bit. Okay. Okay. Click on here. All right. Now we have I want purple, turquoise, orange. Ouch. And black. start off with. And orange, black, green, turquoise. Okay. Oh. See, I already got paint on me and I just started. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. It's cold here. Oh, I don't know what's in my cap. I didn't get much in my cap. Let's see. I always use circles. Alright, some squares. We'll add a few little circles, different type of circles though. Okay. Oh, okay, I'll put it in. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. Now, find the stamp I want. I gotta let that dry. Ah, don't fall. Yep, that's what I want. Okay. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna mute. Dropping stuff. Sorry. Oh, for love of Jesus. Got the stuff all over. Cords are all getting tangled. I'm mute for this. Hmm. Rascally lumens, yeah. Sponge help a little bit. Hit and miss, I guess. Yeah, that's getting better. Maybe. All right. Okay. Oh, Jesus, I didn't want that much brown. Oh, well. I want. I really need to replace my brush. It's really pretty. Handy. This one. Oh, I need the tip. It's good. Oh, fix right here. It looks funky here. There we go. That looks better. Oh. Oh. All right. I need this because I lost eyelash here. All right. Now, thinking. Oh, too much. Better. All right, now I'll fix her face a little bit. Right here. All right, let's see. Color do I want for her eyeshadow? I'm gonna go with a blue. The pink or blue. A little god right there. I don't know. There we go. Looks good. All right. I think it looks cool. Now, I'm just wondering if I should have brought her down so it adds, but that's all right. What do you think, guys? Pieces that broken stuff that I think at one time it was a pin, and I just utilized it in a different way. Thank you. I'm trying to think. Does it look odd that she's like above? I guess I could try to make some shoulders. I'll stare at it for a while and determine. But that's mixed media too, so. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. Okay, I'm back. And I think I'm gonna try. It just looks odd to me. See what I'm gonna do. I know. Actually, I use blue. Maybe I look like she's wearing a little shirt. I'm gonna blow dry this a little bit. Oh yeah, that looks better. Now, picking up the beige a little bit. It's all right now. Ugh. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I thought so. I kept looking at it like, no, I don't like it. I need to put something so it looks like she has a shirt. It did look great to me. need to clean all my stamps that I'm using later. I'm out of baby wipes, so I'll go through and clean them when I get baby wipes. Come on. I'm just going to use the tip of my brush to add a few dots up on the shoulder. I guess I could have did this without using a stamp. That's alright. Come on, get some paint on there. Um, oh, that's pretty good. There. I like it. There we go. And the next one, I have this piece. And I'm just gonna build the back and back it, bring it up with the colors as well. Fucking orange. Yeah, thank you. There we go. Mm. Now, let's see. Is it blue? I don't know if it's a different blue or not. We will tell. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Good right there. Okay. Kind of looks cool. I like it. Mm. I don't. It just feels like homemade jewelry that somebody made, maybe out of some sort of plastic. Yeah, you know. And they were pins, but the pins broke off. So I was sitting here yesterday, thinking, you know what, I'm going to utilize them some way. I really liked the girl. She turned out good. This one and I have like this piece, and then there's this piece, and then there's this one. It's gonna be my next one. I'm gonna do. And this one, I'm just gonna use the colors that are sitting here. Yep. So I'm gonna utilize what I have. Out and see what it turns into. As long as I don't make mud, we're good. I'm gonna add some little bit of purple. Oh, oh yeah. And then I have this background. Oh. And this one. Randomly. I don't want it too dark though. There. Ooh, that's too dark, too dark, too dark, too dark. And I need to do the edge though. We'll be the one in the center. That looks so cool. Well, hi, Therese. I'm sorry. I was into this. I don't remember what the name of it is. It's one of my favorites. It's probably by Delusions. I guarantee that much. This was another pin. This is jewelry that Kathy sent me that I told her any broken jewelry she came across I'd take. And they've been sitting here a while. So little simple piece of art. I don't know if I care for that one too much now that I got it done, but I like them. Yeah. And these were all pieces, all pins that were broke. The pins came off. This one right here, see right here? This came out like about there. One end was broke off, so I cut it. You know, if you see there, that piece right there. Yeah, it came out further. One end was broke, so I cut it to make it even. I just think I have this yet. Okay. And then I have this and this that I'll use down the road. Yep, they're on canvases. Yep, little Dollar Tree canvas. This is a stamp image. It is a, I'll show you. I can get it. James Davenport. And all I did was I stamped it, and then I stamped it on a piece of paper, and I put it down so I could go around it without ruining the image. A mastic, I guess they call that. I had to do the sides. Forgot to do the sides, and it's driving me. See, all I am is adding black, the edge, give it a finished look. There we go. Yeah, they probably will be. I hang stuff I make in my craft room or in my house. I have a wall in the living room where I put some of my artsy stuff I make. And then I'll save some little hangers. I use pop or soda things you open a soda can with. That's what I use to hang them up. So I got all this paint sitting here, so let's find a page. Yeah, we'll use this one. I don't waste any of my paint. I'll turn this into a background eventually. Wow, I poured out a lot of green. That's because I think it came out faster than I expected it to. Looks like a mess now, but eventually it won't be. Got a little brown all that. There we go. Any left on the orange one? A little bit. Turquoise. Oh, nope. We're good. This is what I do. I don't waste any of my paint because this eventually turn into something like this. So I never waste. Like this is the one I'm going to be working on probably sometime today. I got to finish this side as well. Always turns into something. That is just a, all I did, it's one of those, I found it, but Michael's has them like this. I got a couple of them going. But it's a $5 sketchbook from Michael's. And what I do is I just glue the pages together to give them a little thickness. But this one, Diamond bought me. She found it on Ross at Ross's for like $3. So this year I started using it for mixed media. But eventually I'm just going to go back to the back. Oh, I know. Like I said, this, I mean, right now you're like, what the heck, Tina, you know? But eventually I build it into a beautiful back. I mean, here, look at that. That looked like this at one time. I always turn it into something. And I even did, let's see, where did I put it? Like I did this. I did it with permanent marker, and it's too popped for me. So I've been dulling it with paint. And before I finished it as a background. Let's see. Trying to figure out where. Oh, right here is that stencil I used today. I just put it on there. Took the paint off the stencil. Nope. I mean, you can see. Yes. I'll move my. Okay. That is me from dabbing more than, I'm picking up the dry stuff. The blue is two different blues. Because I dab a lot, as you can tell. But I try my hardest not to waste paint. I turn it into something. But I think oops, I got this one the wrong way. There we go. It's supposed to be that way. I think my pieces turned out. I'm not too sure about this one. It's not what I imagined in my head, but it looks good. Yeah. Thank you. And just think, broken pieces of jewelry. See, I always look. If I see something, my mind's always going 100 miles per hour. My son-in-law said to me one time, we go to rummage sales, and if I see a free box, I'm digging in the free box before I even get into the rest of the garage. And I'll pull some stuff out of a free box, and he'll just look at me. He used to be like, "Why is she taking that?" And I don't quite remember what I pulled out of a free box, but it was months later, and I turned it into something crafty. And he remembers me pulling that out of the free box at a garage sale, going, "What the hell is she going to do with that?" Kind of in his head. And he was amazed how I turned something that somebody else was getting rid of in a free box. So I'm always looking at something and seeing something. Like my next project, and I have it sitting here, is I messed up on this canvas. As you can see, there's a piece of, you can see the shadow of the brown. So I just regesseled it. And I haven't decided exactly what color I'm going to add to the background, but all the stamp stamps that my father-in-law has been saving for me. They're all stamps off his envelopes. Are going to go on this. I just haven't really put a lot of thought into it. And then I want to use some of like Tim Holtz stamp with the man and the umbrella. I mean, you know. So I redid that yesterday when I was gessoing these. Good morning, Diane. I'm about ready to get off. I did my morning projects. Yeah, so I'm going to be thinking that through here to do with the stamps. He just gave me more yesterday, which is fine because I asked him to save them for me. And he remembers. But I did these 3 pieces this morning. I did this, and then she was just sitting there, and I added the shirt because you can ask Susan. She looked like she was floating or something. Yeah. All these are just pieces of broken pins. I mean, you could have put a new pin back on the back of them, but not me because I'd never wear these as pin. Maybe this one, but I don't wear pins. So I saw something in my head. When I saw this piece, because Kathy sent me a bag right before Christmas or at Christmas. No, right before Christmas. And I lost it. I could not find it. And yesterday, when I was hauling out for, what did I do yesterday? Oh, I did my steampunk. I did this yesterday. This is what I did yesterday. When I was getting out stuff for my steampunk, I found the lost bag. And I came across these pieces. And right away when I saw this yesterday, I remember seeing it when she sent it. I'm thinking headpiece. I thought that'd be a cool looking headpiece. Yeah, so I did this one yesterday. You too, Therese. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I'm gonna go start my day here too. One below here. Kind of cold. I'm not even leaving the house today. I'm gonna go make me some hot cocoa coffee because I don't like coffee, but I like hot cocoa. So I make some coffee and I add hot cocoa to the coffee. And Simon calls it hot cocoa coffee. I do have a giveaway going on. So if you guys haven't signed up for the giveaway, make sure you go over and sign up. All you do is have to be a subscriber to Tina's Crafty Life and say enter me. And I was getting up exactly at 2:00, and now lately I've been sleeping till 5, so I'm happy with a couple more hours of sleep. But then all around 8:00, I'm doing the head bobbing, so I push it till 9:30. And I gotta make some phone calls for the hubby because he was off work for 3 days for his back, and they said he'd get workman's comp for those 3 days. And we haven't got it in our account. So he wants me to make some phone calls for him today to find out what's going on with that. Because they said it'd be in our account today with our paycheck, and it wasn't. So I'm gonna have to figure out how that works. I don't know if it comes in the mail, but they asked for all his banking information. They said it should be in at the same time his paycheck was. Well, his paycheck was in a account, but nothing from workman's comp. I don't know how that works. I never had to do workman's comp. But it's a pain in the ass, I tell ya. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. If I said to my husband, how's that work with the shutdown? Is workman comp all in that? Because this came from the gal at work told my husband this, not workman's comp itself or whatever. I don't know how it works. But yeah, his 3 days missing work is not in our account. I'm like, and you could tell what a chunk out of his paycheck was. I said, and it sucks because rent's due. And he's like, we have a savings account, and we promised, and we made a promise to ourselves that we were not touching our savings this year, 2019. My husband and I said we're not touching the savings for anything in 2019. Well, guess what? Hello, we might have to go into savings, and it's only January. Pissing me off. Thank God for small savings. Doesn't mean it's not like we have a lot in it, because we had a good savings until I got sick. But then we've been trying to build it back up, so we decided, okay, no touch. 2019 is what we are calling it. Well, guess what? We're gonna end up touching it until we figure out what the heck's going on with this check from workman's comp. 3 days, a big chunk out of a paycheck. Well, ladies, that was my problem for today. So he said he's going to check with, what do they call it? I don't remember what he called it at work, human resources or something or like that. And then let me know if there's a number I'm supposed to call for him. I don't know. But as always, I don't know any of that, how that works. So I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for stopping in and spending a little time with me. Thanks for watching me create. Remember about my giveaway. And I will see you next time, probably on Monday. Who don't know? Scott work this weekend? Yeah. You'll probably see me tomorrow. Scott works this weekend. You probably I enjoy coming on in the morning. All right, Susan, go back to bed. Yeah. Who knows? I may be back on this afternoon because I got all my housework done. And being the fact that it's -1, I ain't going out of this house. So I may come back on later this morning or this afternoon. Who knows? So thank you guys. Bye. Have a good Friday.